and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike. Please like and subscribe to the program. Like us and find us at YouTube or check us out coming in hot on the gram. That is Stock Talk Product Review. Also on Twitter as well. We got a decent show planned for you. We got three of the top highest gainers and most talked about stocks. Most talked about stocks on StockTwits. That's where the real traders are at. Well, some of you don't think they're the real traders, but it is what it is. One of the first stocks we're going to talk about is Presto Automation Incorporated. Presto Automation Incorporated. Symbol ticker on this one is PRST. PRST. Last tick was $3.62. Gain of $2.23. Started to see some resistance popping up this morning at the early hour. Crested at around after hours. After year-to-date chart, you are ahead $1.46 for the year. The stock is 67.59% gained this year. So things are looking up. We're going to find out in the Alphabet News why things are looking up. But it looks like for April 2023 is the magic time since the last period of February of 2020. Resistance is coming up and things are going great. It looks like it was founded in 2008. It has 110 employees as of 2022. There is no, I don't have a head count for 2023 on the Google machine. Investors Place, PRST stock alert. What you need to know about for hot Presto Automation today. Well, there's no news, but it's rising. So no news is better than bad news. Instead of heavy trading is sending in the stock. Heavy trading is sending the stock higher today. Presto Automation focuses on the artificial intelligence for AI for drive-thrus. It's seen some massive gains as of Monday, despite the lack of news of artificial intelligence AI company. There's no press release from Presto Automation. No press releases for Presto Automation. That gives reason for the total rally. On the same note, there weren't any recent filings for Securities and Exchange Commission's SEC. That explains its gains on Monday. So they're seeing an incredible heavy trading of PRST. As of writing, there are more than 25 million shares of the company that stock has traded hands. To put that in perspective, the company's daily average trading volume is closer to 72,000 shares. The website, it looks pretty good. It better look good, just because it's not a ham sandwich stock and it's not a Mr. Thank You Very Much stock. We're gonna dive up into this and see what the hoopla and the big what's happening there. It says 3 out of 4 drive-through AI voices assist our Presto. Did not know that. Manage your labor shortage and generate new revenue. Yeah, so as far as that, if somebody, obviously we have an employee shortage. We have some people that just, there's just a trend that it's not a fancy job or anything. No one really likes to do fast food jobs. That's just, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. You know what it is if you've done it before. So they're taking the hassle out of that and going towards more automated, replacing it with robots. So it says manage the labor shortage with generate new revenues. See what makes the most popular automation solution for drive-through restaurants. You're going to see this, guys, happen in the future. AI is going to take over a lot of these positions because a lot of places are getting hammered. You've probably seen locally by you, and I've seen as well. Many places have closed due to some of these labor shortages and things. They just can't fill the orders, and they can't operate. So you know, it's not like I'm carrying the cooler for AI or something. I'm just giving my honest opinion that I've seen places go out of business because of labor shortages, and these restaurants cannot pay and afford to pay a worker $25 an hour. Those jobs were, it wasn't a job meant for that. So there we have it. With customer list here is not a Mr. Thank You Very Much company as far as who they serve. They're serving Del Taco, Outback Steakhouse, Checkers, Applebee's, McDonald's, Long John Silver's, where America goes for fish. You guys probably don't remember that. Maybe some of you do. Kentucky Fried Chicken, Red Lobster, heavy hitter there. Famous Dave's. Don't get sweet and sassy with Famous Dave's. That's a good sauce there. And you also have Chili's. They're offering restaurant industry's most widely adopted AI-powered drive-through voice assistant. The solution has the richest feature set and is easy to install. A scale offers 24/7 availability and delivers proven ROI. Watch their short video. You can do that on your own. Fast installation, proven ROI. A typical installation, Presto Voice, takes just a few hours and requires no disruption for drive-through operations, and once deployed with marginal results. They have 277K deployments. The number of Presto products deployed across the nation, that is simply huge. And no, I don't own the stock. Don't carry the cooler for the stock. I'm just letting you know right here. 35K yearly labor savings. Average annual labor cost per store is for Presto Voice. 333K upsell revenue. Average upsell revenue per store using Presto Voice, and plus 68% reach. Also, they have AI Smart Vision Analytics to optimize everyday restaurants. If you could believe this or not, 95% of the guests are repeat or identified. It has a 10-point order accuracy improvement and 98% line dropouts identified. Applications. Some of the unique ways that for the Presto Vision can help to optimize everyday restaurant operations. Smart drive-through. 10 cars in line, 3 cars drop out, upsell the chocolate shake right there, and there you have it. Introducing the Presto Touch Flex. It's the only guest-facing technology, 1% lighter than an iPad, 3 times more battery life, and 6 devices in one. The featured videos, watch the short videos, and you can go through and see all how it works. It has full voice, camera, and touch capabilities. No matter if you use Presto Flex, it takes you inbound to take guest experience to the next level. And yes, guys, I've seen some of these in action when I've been, because with my business, I do IT. And so I see some of the restaurants where they were having these labor shortages. I am seeing a lot of this automation happening already. I'm not saying it's happening with Presto, but I'm seeing other spinoffs like things like that. So this kind of thing is taking over, especially obviously most of you have seen the kiosk where it helps restaurants avoid the lines in the store to go counter by submitting orders and payments through the self-serve kiosk there. And it keeps the IT business busy too, because the kiosks have a lot of problems, unfortunately, still. So the techs get their work with the kiosks there. Drive-through line buster. When the drive-through lines are getting longer, send your staff armed with Presto Flex to take car-side orders and payments. Curbside as well. QR code, order to pay. There you have it with that. Caprio. So going on to StockTwits, because that's where the real treasure is at. We have Leo DiCaprio says, I missed the boat. Like that, missed the boat. Congratulations, whoever got in this morning at 2. We'll wait for the pullback to find support. On my end, I'm kind of leaning towards the same thing. I do think this one is an interesting one to take a look at. Vortex says 72. Today might just be a warm-up in this game. You never know. However, I wouldn't be surprised if double digits at some point during this week. I'm not calling that, but it's a decent take. Find out something. 8 says, found something interesting. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is one of the early backers, having invested in the company back in 2014. ODT brings up an important point. He said this could open at $5 tomorrow, possibly 10. Look at the client list with AI fueled tech. Read this. They're global leaders in what they're doing. And he brings his receipts. He posts for Business Wire right there, so that's good. Trader 9955 Market Maniac says can't wait for the apes to get in there. He said all eyes on this gem, alerted. Hey, guys, another thing too is alerts on Reddit as well. Good luck to everybody on it, but if the army of apes are finding out about it and things like that, that's awesome. And what a way to piss off the Mockingbird media too, is because they don't like retail. They'll say, oh, the retail traders or whatever. So any way you can piss the Mockingbirds off, so they'll write about it. Go ahead. The next stock we have is CFRX. ContraFect Corporation. ContraFect Corporation. The last tick was $2.29, up $1.39 today. Big gainer, 154.44%. This thing started taking off today. Looks like you hit the peak about 378 at 130. Crazy. And then as it goes out, shorties get out, but that's the way the short game goes. So year to date, after July 2022, around that correction time, you had the poop out. So through negative $340. We're going to find out why that went down and the sentiment of the real traders. It looks like it's located in Yonkers, New York. Founded in 2008. Number of employees as of 2023, the magic number 2023, or sorry, 23, sorry, not 2023, but 20. It's like people in the market are still riding that momentum from the previous week where the Maxim Group upgrades ContraFect. Fintel reports this article comes to you courtesy of NASDAQ. It's written by George Maybach. Fintel reports April 13th, 2023 that Maxim Group has upgraded their outlook for ContraFect from a hold to a buy. Interesting. The average 1 year price target for ContraFect is 521. The projected annual revenue for the website looks good. Better look good. It was recently 320 and change. Disruptive anti-ineffective technologies. ContraFect is developing first-in-class biological therapies for life-threatening drug-resistant infectious diseases. In the pipes, what they have, they intend to develop and commercialize, be the first in novel therapeutics for the direct lytic agents for DLAs, which include license, amarin peptides, a new medical mortalities of treatment of life infectious diseases, bacterial pathogens, antibiotic resistance, and things like that. For looks like everybody got in. They reacted to the phase of the Staphylococcus exobase program pathogen. Phase 3, they're almost to launch. Could this be a discount? You possibly could get this at a discount. You have several. I mean, we're going to have to see on StockTwits where the real traders are at, what they are actually thinking on this. But I could see where people dropped out because market panic, people were trying to move, things like that. And so they went to phase 3, but they're not at launch yet. So that's something to think about when you're looking at these. Also, you have CF296 is in preclinicals, not to phase 1 yet, but almost. Looks like CF370 is almost to phase 1. So you have those two where you can ride those news waves. You have the broad spectrum gram-negative escape pathogens in discovery and the gram-negative license. So the thing is with these guys is these things will always they'll always be in play all the time. People will forget about them. Could you pick junk up when people do the pump up the gems and you get the dumpy stuff? Possibility here. So that's something to look at. I have not seen any breaking news on it. Maybe people were just excited, or maybe there's another piece of news that the Mockingbird media is just not picking up. Trader says, don't be shocked if this thing's red tomorrow. Sometimes these things need to cool down. Yeah, with the shorties, they could have shorty salute your shorts there. Here's some interesting news from some of the real traders, like I say. You have Randompics says CFRX will be bankrupt in days or hours. So that's interesting news there. Randompics, if you can provide some receipts for that, that'd be great for people that are thinking about, taking a look at this. So please put some receipts there as well with that. We'd be interested in that. Vic Voice says tomorrow trash dump. That's what happens. Shorties dump on these things all the time. Team Bullish said should be another explosive day tomorrow. We'll have a good time, no doubt. And he's got his favorite plays there. Okay, so a lot of people here, it looks like they're calling this one pump up the jam, pump it up. They're concerned about the 321 dive bomb. They're just calling this one a flavor of the day, maybe flavor of a couple days. And they're predicting poop out here is what the real traders on the twits are saying. So let's go on to the next, and we'll see you in 2 and 2. Peace. The next stock we have is Blackboxstocks Incorporated. Blackboxstocks Incorporated. BLBX is the ticker. BLBX. It is a NASDAQ stock. Last tick on this one was $5.41. You had a $2.83 gain. That is 107.220%. Crazy. You saw the resistance pop up on this today. Your high water mark, let's see, we got the, where are we at here? 758, and then shorties got out to drive her down to 547 after hours. Going year-to-date chart, just to give you a little look-see, you could see that this bad boy in March was at the 5 point, and then so great deal today with that. So to look, it's right here for the year-to-date chart. You can see that this thing has gone up $4.16. That's 317.56% year to date. It's founded in 2011. Headquarters in Dallas, Texas. Number of employees are 14 as of 2022. Go, courtesy of Business Newswire, Blackboxstocks Inc. and Yahoo Finance. Blackboxstocks Incorporated announced a letter of intent for a merger of EvTech Group, a leading supplier for luxury brands in the EV performance automotive market, with projected revenue of $132 for fiscal year ending in March of 2024. Blackbox Incorporated is a financial technology and social media hybrid platform offering real-time proprietary analytics for stocks options for traders of all levels. Announced today that they've entered in a letter of intent to merge with EvTech Group Limited. EvTech Aluminum Limited, Automotive Limited is a supplier of proprietary parts for leading luxury performance for the electric EV brands, including Jaguar. That's not a small thank you very much name. Land Rover, another heavy hitter there. Aston Martin, another heavy hitter. And Ford, as well as many others. EvTech targets and acquires opportunities mission to critical supply chains assets as addressed in the valuations for strong order books from 2024 to 2032 for most single sources. EvTech is led by David Roberts, a 40-year veteran in the global automotive market. So it's not like you're getting somebody that's inexperienced here. But it is good to check out the track record of that. So do your research on that and look to see the track record too as well. He serves as the UK export ambassador and is backed up by a team of seasoned executives with decades of experience. EvTech has an order to demand its pipeline approximately US dollars 500 million in existing orders scheduled for delivery for 2024 and 2032. So right there, I would make a note in that in your notes that is in the pipeline, so you know that you have something to back that up with right there. That's huge news right there. And Gust Kepler is a chief executive officer of Blackbox Company. He says excited about the unique opportunity of EvTech. I don't like to do the rah-rah to get my pom-poms out or anything like that stuff, but we'll read it anyway. We believe that the transaction will provide significant long-term value for our stockholders in the post-merger company. Blackbox will continue operations in the fintech sector as a subsidy parent company and will continue executing the strategic plan of the ongoing mission to provide with its users. EvTech has a vision of resources for the short component of manufacturing and providing customers with long-term critical parts and its shareholders with prospective higher returns. Box Stocks, the ultimate tool for traders. Going on the website, looks good. You can do a system demo for the scanners. Option Optimal Flow Scanner, check that out. Check us out in action. They have the proprietary features. They give you the powerful, it looks like 11 stocks with multiple times per second most volatile stocks. They could alert you for the biggest moves before you wake up, before a market open, to check out their scanners. Options and flow charts you could have there. The trading community, you can join that as well. What else we have? Dark Pool. Dark Pool's private exchange where financial institutions conduct large block trades. So you have that. You could see all the features and do the live course as well, where they teach all the traders there. Or you could join the Black Box team. Look at the heavyweight champ. So what else do we got here? You have the education. You got the gear affiliates. So the website looks good. But let's go to Stock Twits, to where the real traders are at, and see what they're saying about this. Like on the boards, guys, on the Stock Twits, because that's where the real traders are at. Looks like we have lots of bears on here and bag holders. And then some people saying that others have got caught on the short is what we're pretty much going through here. I don't see any, as far as we already covered the merger moves. So we also heard there's accusations here of paid pumpers in here. Well, there's always pumpers in every board, unfortunately. So there's always a pump up that jam, pump it up a little more, won't you do it? But looks like some of the students are here, of course, too, as well. But other than that, so looks, do your research, look at it, see what you think. The merger with what they have is something that you need to keep your eyes on as well, especially those orders there and things like that. But we took a decent dive at it, looked at it. So we'll cover more tomorrow. Don't make it a dog show. And good night now.